Hi everyone, I just got back from seeing Justice League again, and I loved it. I loved it again. I think I might have liked it better this time around. Um, I just wanted to talk a little bit about Superman, because both times I saw this movie, and spoilers for Justice League, by the way, both times I saw this movie, I cried over Superman because Superman has meant a lot to me since I was a kid, and there are just things about Superman that I think we haven't seen in a long time, and this movie finally gave us back some of that. And regardless of the weird CGI'd upper lip mustache fiasco, I couldn't help but smile every single time Superman was on screen. I loved every second of Superman in this movie. So I just never done this before, so I apologize if it's kind of weird and kind of sloppy, and if I get on tangents or ramble a little or whatever. And I am shooting this on my phone, so bad video quality is going to happen. But so yeah, what does Superman mean to me? And Superman, obviously, a big thing has been the S is hope. It's not an S. It doesn't stand for Superman. It stands for hope. And that, I think, is the major component to what Superman means. And so, the opening scene in Justice League is my favorite part in the entire movie. And it might be my favorite scene in maybe any comic book movie, but definitely this Justice League movie, when he's talking to the kids about what the S means, and he says it's sort of like a river. It winds, and it comes and goes, and he says to them, he says, "A man I knew said that hope is like your car keys. Easy to lose, but if you dig around, it's usually close by." And that was one of the first times that I started to cry in the movie. But that's Superman. Even when you can't see him or see hope right in front of you, it's never gone completely. And that was really powerful for me. Again, it's the best scene in the movie. And it's sort of shown in the movie when Superman dies in Batman v Superman. Love it or hate it, whatever. But Superman dies, and hope is gone. The world is mourning, and the world doesn't feel hope anymore. And that's when Steppenwolf and the Parademons take over the planet, because, and they say this throughout the movie, it's because Superman is gone. And the world is weaker because Superman is gone. And so, when Superman dies, hope is lost. And there's a line that I really like in Batman v Superman, when the senator I'm just going to call her Elastigirl because that she voices Elastigirl in The Incredibles. That's what I'm going to call her. The senator is asked, must there be a Superman? And she says, there is. And I really like that line because it's sort of it doesn't matter if there has to be or not, there just is until there isn't. And then what's next? And that just speaks to me because the movie is about finding hope again, and they obviously resurrect Superman, and the world sort of feels that hope again. The Justice League, Batman, Wonder Woman, they feel hope again, and Superman is their chance to beat Steppenwolf and save the world. A lot of people say that Superman isn't relatable, and I'd say maybe. Maybe that's true, that it's not always easy to relate to Superman. But maybe he shouldn't be relatable. Because Superman isn't about... It's not about seeing ourselves as Superman. It's not about seeing who we are in him. It's about seeing what we could be and what we should be. Superman is the best part of us. And we have to look up to Superman. And he makes us want to be better. Batman has a line in Justice League, and I don't know the line by heart, but it's something along the lines of he had all this power and he was more human than I ever was. And that is another fantastic line that just that really speaks to what Superman is, because he's more human than all of us, because he has these powers. People say Superman can do anything, so why relate to him? Because he's still a person. He was raised on a farm by Ma and Pa Kent and learned to be a human being first. He was Clark Kent before he was ever Superman. And that's who he is. And that's the best thing about Superman for me. It's one of the reasons that Lex Luthor hates Superman and fears Superman is because he's said at one point, I don't remember what comic this is from, but it's from something. He basically says something along the lines of, if he is so powerful, why does he hide? Why does he hide among us and live like one of us when he should be a god? He can do anything. He can rule any of us. He can make us afraid. But he is one of us, and not just one of us, but he is the classic Clark Kent, is bumbling, goofy, awkward, and shy, not popular. And it's it's humbling to see someone that strong, that capable, live every day like just one of us. And so, yeah, I just came out of the movie with a lot going through my head and thinking a lot about why I loved Superman so much in this movie and why I have loved Superman since I was a kid. Superman will always be one of my favorite superheroes because he's what I want to be. I don't love Superman because I see myself in him and I relate to Superman. I love Superman because Superman is what I want to be. So, I guess that's it for now. I might do some of these in the future. I don't know if I feel strongly enough about something. Probably going to be posting movie reviews, that sort of thing on this channel. I just really wanted to talk about why I love Superman so much, and I hope some of you can see that, and I hope you all enjoyed Justice League as much as I did, and I hope that we can all see the best of ourselves in Superman, and maybe we can all just hope to be better.